He crazy.
Been watching his live and do his location, pulled up and robbed the robber. It's crazy because on February 17th,
This man can't catch a break. Oh God, right?
Or better than Inslee.
I don't bleed. I think I'm bleed. He's shut me out. So, he ain't talking about something. They talking about something over here. Let's see what they're talking about. He ain't just with me. I don't call police on y'all, bro. Y'all chill. Y'all straight. Y'all ain't got right fast. We chill. Everybody chill. I'm getting out of there. Everybody chill. He shot me out. Oh, Brad had a Glock with that in it too, G.
Chris keeps letting
He
everyone know
tweaking.
that Inslee and Birmingham's actually about it since they hit him. But now he wants Bessemer to take him out, see if they're actually about that life.
You about that out. Birmingham about that stuff. Yeah, who got it? Who ready? You saying? You ready? It's your time with the 308.
He
I think
crazy.
I think it was a 9 shooter.
Chris then let everyone on the live know he was headed to Shell's gas station in Bessemer so they could go ahead and take him out.
I'm gonna get y'all there. I'm gonna get y'all there. I'm gonna get y'all footage and take me out on that. I'm finna park that shed. Y'all go on and race. You got one shot. Them boys' hands and clap me out. Bang, I'm gonna belt them. I was born and raised the Bells out about me.
Not too long after pulling up at the gas station, some random dudes pulled up to help Chris out since he was hurting. But seconds later, the camera goes black and you can hear firing in the background.
Come here. Come here. No, you ain't.
Thankfully, Chris ended up making it out of this situation alive. But unfortunately, not too long after this, he ended up losing his life at another gas station in Bessemer, Alabama. Now, let's move on to a man that got caught slipping on live after he just got done robbing someone. The man went on live and started dissing and flexing on the man that he had just robbed since it was one of his ops.
Hey, Roy. God, man, I be striking for real. Y'all know what's going on, God, man.
Imagine you looking for him and he already on live.
My Muslim brother.
Seconds later,
Thank
someone who
God.
must have been watching his live and do his location pulled up and robbed the robber and took everything from him, including the car he was in.
Straight like this.
Dang.
And I got me a key for every week, big, get away though. We need 54 so we.
Got the car. Bro, keep me that chain. Bro, you flexing it.
But this next man didn't have any
Oh,
problems
he
on live.
did.
Instead,
Oh, you know him?
cops.
I seen
In May
his face
2020,
before.
A 21-year-old named Sean Reed was driving down I-65 in Indianapolis.
Man,
when
he
an
a
unmarked
hug
cop
on the
car
left.
saw Reed driving recklessly and almost hit another vehicle. So he began following him and even requested backup inside the vehicle. Sean was on live while driving, and when backup arrived, they ended up getting into a high-speed chase for about 10 minutes. The chase
That joint low-key
eventually
hard, though.
Sean
Yeah,
drove
whatever you listen to. He low-key
attempted to get out of the
cruising.
way, which led to Sean getting tased by the police.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby, what's this? Michigan and what? Michigan and what? Hey?
He in Michigan, bro.
Oh, 60 seconds.
He pushing that jump.
Please stop getting me. Please stop getting me. Please stop getting me. I'm on 60 seconds in Michigan. I just parked it. Go. Please stop getting me. Stop now. He was
Now, long after
you.
getting tased, shots can be heard going off in the background from the police. The live stream continued after he was hit, with more than 6,000 people still watching. The video also captures police comments after Sean had been hit, because one officer can be heard saying,
Look like it's gonna be a closed casket. So a face shot.
one of the detectives eventually notices the phone and ends the live. But the video quickly started going viral on social media, leading to accusations of police brutality. Police claimed that Sean fired first, and they were just protecting themselves. But the comments definitely weren't a good look. The officer who did it was put under investigation, and Sean's mother ended up winning a wrongful death lawsuit for
Oh, so he
$390,000
did
in
that.
February 2023. But now, let's talk about GBO Gaston, because he's a LA
Oh.
rapper known for dissing people.
You know him?
After Nipsey passed, he started claiming that it was his body. Gaston originally came up as a gaming YouTuber, but he started going crazy on social media, chasing clout and trying to act hard. He threatened dudes like Crip Mac on IG Live before. And there's even one video that surfaced that shows him blowing at one of his ops while they were on IG Live with each other.
I seen that before. Me too. I saw it on Reddit.
He's trying to hear
The dude wasn't fazed by what GBO Gaston did, since he knew Gaston wasn't really about that action. This clip went insanely viral, since no one had ever seen anything like that before on live. But the video only gets crazier, because Gaston isn't the only rapper who got famous from crazy incidents that happened on live. Because Honeycomb Brazy has had multiple
So they know
incidents
who
on
did
live.
it.
which could have
Yeah,
cost
ain't
his
know where
life,
he
because in
lived.
November 2020, Alabama
I
rapper
heard about
Honeycomb
Honeycomb
Brazy
Brazy.
went to buy
He
coke
crazy.
from someone in Montgomery,
Oh, yeah, I
Alabama.
seen
And
that
Brazy
video.
was chilling in a parked car outside a barbershop.
Oh, he died on live?
Showing off the jersey to everyone on his live. But suddenly, things went left. Then shots started going off.
I had to buy another one, man. We need a big man. Whoever the big man stop for real in the post for real, come get it, man. Yeah, you got me shit like Kobe. You catching that for real, come get it. Got it? Come get it. Dead weight.
The screen goes black while more rounds are fired in the background. Thankfully, everyone made it out of this situation safe. Brazy later released the surveillance footage from outside the barbershop to show another angle of when we're down. A gray SUV can be seen driving by them before Brazy's friends start ducking down behind the car. And a few days after the incident, Brazy went back on live to explain what happened.
Say bye.
The shooters hit the car up pretty bad. You would have thought Brazy would have been more cautious before going live after this. But a few months later, he was back in the hood chilling with some of his people. Until, out of nowhere, you can see this in the background.
So, man, y'all already know, y'all know how money man, yo, man, y'all know what's going on, man.
And it doesn't end there with Brazy, because on February 17th,
This man can't catch a break.
While inside their home after someone hit the house up very badly and firebombed it. Firefighters were called to the scene after the fire was started.
Yo,
And other
let
people
bruh
in the
chill
community
for
streamed it on
the-
Facebook Live.
They firebombed his house.
Oh my God, Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
Man, see what your mama, man. Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
The victims were identified as Tony Lewis and Aaliyah Lewis, and they're the grandparents of Mobile, Alabama rapper Honeycomb Brazy. One of the neighbors spoke on the situation as well.
Dang, they killed his grandparents,
This is what they had to say.
Watching TV and we heard gunshots and actually saw some bullets go across our head, so we had to get down.
Man, G, they killed his grandparents,
I
bro.
heard over 100 shots.
He was a father.
Yeah, I heard about that before.
My mom and my daddy did not.
Couldn't get to him. That's why they say stay out of beef, though. Y'all remember that, man. Trying to be tough. They can't get to you, bro. You probably got money not to be touched, but they get to your people just because they can't get to you.
Yo, people innocent. They could. All that stuff is public record. They can. If you ever get, like, for real, if you really get the beef with people, all that stuff is public record. They can find your address. They can find your people address. Anybody you love, they can find all that as long as they got a
Once you
name.
get locked up, you in the system and y'all online, bro.
Bro, you gotta be
I
careful.
don't think y'all realize that once you get locked, you in the public records. Now your address, everything is public records,
And all
bro.
of them
Oh,
were
God,
charged with
like-
2 counts of murder and several accounts of
Man.
shooting into a home. And one of the suspects was also known to be a drug kingpin. And sometimes crazy
That's
things
a
can happen
kingpin?
on live, even if you're not affiliated with the streets. One day,
Look
a
like
woman
a
from
junkie.
Jacksonville, Florida, was preaching on her Facebook Live. And seconds later, you can hear her home getting hit with bullets while she was preaching.
They don't want you to know about it.
Thankfully, no one was harmed in this situation. And that isn't the only time
They
something
trying
crazy
to
happened
drop
someone live
some.
who had nothing to do with street politics. Because 38-year-old Warsaw Enagar was on live one day disagreeing with some things the Ethiopian government had done since he's from Ethiopia. But while live, some dudes ran up on both sides of the car, demanding him to get out of the car.
Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Damn, I'm not playing. I swear to God, I'm not playing.
Seconds after he got out of the car, one of the carjackers got
They
behind the wheel
stupid.
and drove off while the live was still rolling, till he eventually noticed the camera and hit the phone out of the way.
Right. Hit this left. Right. I'll do this right.
Not too long after this incident, Warsaw spoke about the incident to news reports.
I'm so scared because they have a gun. They shoot me. They say, get off your car. They take my car.
And police were also able to recover Warsaw's car and get it safely back to him. Taking something from someone or even talking trash always comes with a huge risk. Because
Yeah,
you
he
never
got
know.
lucky. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, some people be
And that's what happened in
crashing.
the next clip. There's one gangster who was at the gas station just pumping gas until one of his ops spotted who he was and pressed him. He was talking crazy on
Bro, look innocent.
Oh, that ain't who I think it is. That ain't who I think it is. That ain't who I think it is. That ain't who I think it is.
The dude seemed embarrassed since he didn't say anything. But seconds later, the person recording threw a hook and dropped the dude.
You tripping? Drop it.
He went on to drop the dude about 3 times back to back since he claimed that the man shouldn't have been talking crazy to him and his people. And seconds later, he spotted the dude's friend in the car and went up and pressed him as well since he claimed he was also talking crazy.
Hey! Hey!
No!
Hey!
No! Oh, no! No!
Oh, no!
You was talking crazy?
Pull the gun out. You want some pop? Pull the gun out.
I'm shooting through the door. I'm sorry.
I'd have to.
Look at him! Look at him! Do. Soon as you get close.
I'ma have
Best
to.
keep things off the internet and not to go live because this next man wasn't so lucky and ended up getting busted seconds.
I ain't
after
a street
bragging
dude, though.
about a shooting he had just committed on live.
Neither one of us street dudes, but it's just comment and you feel me.
Disclaimers.
To let everyone know about it while riding in the car with someone. The dude was.
Hey, bro said two hood niggas in one car with no stick is treacherous. Oh, bro, you.
Oh God, you
Oh, hold on. Let me post the jump.
ain't got time to be talking, bro.
No, that is facts. It's crazy he pointed that out. It's 2 of them in the car and neither one of them got a stick and y'all basically gang members, bruh. Y'all lacking.
That the shooting was going to make the news later that night since he put the dude in the hospital.
I've been on this shit.
That's my boy. He a real one for watching my stream.
Keep running, folks.
Oh, God, what up, my dog?
This my D1 homeboy. The one he used to give me hella Robux back in the day, bruh.
We'll never forget about you, bro.
Oh, God.
Make the news tonight. Want to play.
Niggas wanna play. He don't even look scared.
That's what he got.
And seconds later, after all the bragging on live, police pulled up on the dude and this happened.
I don't know. And they turn around, I'm out on foot.
He was not out on foot.
Turn around,
Hell, they ain't turning around, is it? They definitely turned around.
I'm on mom. Get out! Get out!
What he was finna do, run?
Yeah, he's supposed to be running. He just said he caught a body. He just said he caught a body. And literally was bragging about it on live. And then the po-pos pulled up on him.
He thought he was finna get away, though. It's funny.
Look how fat he is.
He out of breath. He out of breath. He gave up. He gave up.
I ain't did. What I do?
They always talking
Let's
about
rewind this live real quick.
what I do after they run.
It seems like they must have been watching this live without him knowing. And that's how they quickly found out where he was. But it ain't always the dudes who have crazy things go down on live.
Stupid.
Either. Because one day, this girl decided to take the police on a high-speed chase to try and get clout.
She look like she up to no good.
Hey, what should I put on this trailer when I post it or nothing? Or should I post it as real?
Post it on your story and be like, when y'all want to say something like that. So you say something cool.
I'm gonna post it as real.
The girls weren't even getting anywhere with
Oh,
the
yeah,
chase,
do it as
and
well.
they instantly knew it was a bad idea. They quickly folded once the cops caught up with them. And that ain't the only time something crazy happened. Girls, well on live.
Man, look,
Two
man.
Girls were on Facebook Live arguing with some of their ops.
Somebody behind it. Everybody
I
like
guess
it.
they weren't prepared for what happened next because one of the people they were arguing with came up to them and sprayed bear mace in the car to get at them.
Oh, they took their hand through and just straight sprayed bear mace everywhere. Jay, you don't know how treacherous that is. She just put
It seems best
bear mace all over the car, Jay.
since it almost automatically automatically gives them your location if they're familiar with the area. Because Chicago rapper
Just
Spike
all
Lee
that's Bear Maze.
he had while on IG Live back in May 2020. He was
How do
outside
you
talking
even-
about some new music he planned to drop, but out of nowhere, he changed the topic and started talking about his ops. Seconds later, you can hear a car pull up and someone hit at him with a button.
On BD.
A bud.
With a
Hey,
bun.
Hey, you know what they say about when the hoodie on in the summertime on BD? He ain't out here trying to play. BD in.
Oh yeah.
That's them niggas.
Oh, yep, that's a
According to
button.
internet rumors, Spider D had dissed someone named G-Ski from a GD set because there's even videos of the two beefing with each other on Instagram Live.
Why I heard the button?
Folks them don't know you. Folks them don't know you. Folks them don't know.
Thankfully, Spider wasn't harmed in the situation, but Chicago is a wild city with one of the highest murder rates in the country. And things have got so bad that back in 2017, a 20-year-old pregnant woman was driving around the
Man,
west
these
side
young
of
is
Chicago.
crazy
Her
up
boyfriend was
DC
in the
on
passenger
bro. All
seat
these
while
niggas
the
would have been
nephew
dead.
was in the
Yeah,
backseat.
oh
The
God,
woman
I know
was
in
live
DC they
around
crazy.
the city when suddenly a fire erupted. The woman can be heard yelling while at least 12 shots can be heard off camera. The woman eventually gets out of the car and runs to get help from a nearby house. She can be heard telling witnesses to call 911. Thankfully,
Them
the woman
DC
survived.
DC
But
niggas don't
unfortunately,
play.
her boyfriend and the nephew passed away. The man was identified as Lazarick Collins and was believed to be the target of the shooting. The woman told police
Dang.
that another car blocked her way as she was driving down an alley. And that's when a dude got out of the car and started firing. So, it sounds like an attack that was linked to gang violence.
That's how dude
And
just
that
trying to
is
do
the
me
only
that
time
one night,
Man,
I-
hey bro, put it in reverse.
A man named Brian
Baby, put it in
Fields
your
was hit
purse.
while
Oh God.
Chicago. At the time of the incident, he was looking down at the cell phone or recording himself on Facebook Live. Just before the shooting, he could be heard telling the camera, they said they heard I was up there, so they had to open the store back up for the kids. And I need somewhere to duck and hide for cover.
Heard I was up here, so they had to open the store back up for the kids. I need somewhere to duck and hide for cover.
Minutes later, shots can be heard, and the suspect is briefly shown on camera. Brian was hit multiple times, including at least once in the
They
face.
walked him
Brian was
down.
rushed to the hospital in critical condition, and thankfully, he pulled through. The shooter wasn't
Man,
arrested, but
ain't no way all these people pulling through. You just said they hit him once in the face and multiple shots to the body.
The way he
Mir-
said, including in the face.
he miraculously survived.
After pulling through, Brian's enemies came back and took his life a few months later. Because Brian lost his life while sitting in a white two-door vehicle.
They came back to get him?
Block of West Garfield Boulevard. Now, let's move on to a dude from Alabama named Huncho De Niro, who was on live
I seen
arguing
this
with some of
video.
his ops one day since they fell out with each other.
You going live, Doc? Man, I said you ain't gang. You ain't gang. You ain't hanging around me and standing in Ray and kids this way. Oh, mom. I'm on something with a man. I'm a dump. Oh,
Huncho eventually sees his ops ride by, so he drops the phone and they get into a quick standoff.
on Facebook, I ain't beef with no. On Facebook, I ain't beef with no. I ain't beef with the north side because no more. I ain't beefing with love because I ain't beef.
He then tells them to drive by again since he was ready for whatever. It seems like the dude he was beefing with must have been watching his live because literally, like 3 seconds later, they hit the block again. More shots can be heard before he runs into the house and ends the live.
Oh no, right. Spin back through. I ain't playing with none of y'all all the way. The hit recording. The suit. Man, the suit while they drive down the street while they recording.
But Huncho isn't the only one who went crazy on live. When
So
seeing
you
shots.
telling me it looked like you had a Draco and you ain't dumped no shots? They spun 3 times, you ain't dumped nothing.
Dancing and listening to some music while on IG Live until one of the men noticed someone unusual pass by them. Once they noticed who it was, Freshie and his boys instantly started trying to chase the dude down.
No. That's quick.
Oh, his face straightened up quick. Jeff Champion 1997. How are you doing? Hey, I'm doing swell, Jeff. I've been doing good.
What up, Jeff?
Oh God, how you doing, Jeff?
You know you your boy. Clay. You had to court you, boy. Clay. And we ain't got no Clay.
The dude named Quay that they were chasing was too quick and ended up getting away since he was riding a dirt bike. But not long after this incident, Freshie and some of his homies ended up catching the dude named Quay once again, but this time
Quay.
while he was at work.
You lacking, quick.
I seen all these videos. It's just crazy.
He said I don't want no
That's why
beat.
you always have to be careful when when going live, especially when you're in the streets.
Just chilling, waiting for this Big Sean Baby trying to Eminem song to drop at midnight. Oh, bro, that song do drop. Big Sean, Baby Tron, and Eminem.
Detroit, all over.
Yes. Hey, Jeff Show just reminded us.
Okay.
AJ, we gotta do a reaction to that.
On my life.
I'm waiting on somebody, man. What you want? What you waiting on?
Why you keep looking away?
Man, what this? Bro, it's fine and shit, you hear me? I'm just trying to make sure everything all good, man.
No one could tell what was going on, but you could hear them tussling in the background before shots started going off and before someone ended the live. And it's not clear if Bugatti got hit, but he's still dropping music and doing interviews. So if he got hit up, he kept it on the low and made a full recovery.
In the car. In the car. Where y'all going at?
He talking about where y'all going at.
And this next dude had a similar situation happen to him, but it seems like he got off on the robber. In the video, a man can be seen with a large stack of money, showing it off to the camera. He also keeps dissing some of his ops, claiming they aren't getting money like him.
Ain't none of y'all get no money. Yeah, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Call the phone, man, we do all that.
He then goes on to claim he made all that in 10 minutes just from traffic. He also let the viewers know that he lost a few racks yesterday while shooting dice.
Unfortunately, we only getting the audio tonight. I wish we got the music video too. Dang. If it was the music video, that joint would have been tough.
I ain't taking no trip, none of that. Busting plays, huh? 2 bands from Dark yesterday.
The dude keeps talking trash to the camera for a few minutes while flexing the money. Then, out of nowhere, things went left because this happened.
Oh, they robbed him.
The camera then goes black for a minute, and shots can be heard going off in the background. Seems like the dude recording is the one firing. The camera then comes back into focus, and the man can be heard yelling, "What the? How you delete this?"
You delete it, bro. Get out this. Man.
Seems like the dude got as far away from the scene as possible, but unfortunately, the man in the next clip never left the scene, and things in the
losing bands on the dice is crazy. On bro, I already got. Oh God, hey, on my life, if I lose with like 200, 300, bro, I'm not shooting no more, bro.
No,
He
I'm
lost.
shooting,
He
bro.
lost bands.
At work, the building on fire.
Hey, let me lose bands. I bet I'm walking away with all my cheese still. That's all I'ma say.
We're gonna have to out here and see. The building on fire, I'm trapped inside, me and my man.
After a while, the man started screaming for help since no one was coming, and the smoke was heavy, so no one couldn't really see him.
Dang, he's stuck on top of a building that's on fire. Damn, they heads high too.
Yo, this building is on fire. I'm at work. Somebody send help.
Unfortunately, the man passed away in the fire, and his mother was watching his final moments play out since she was watching his Facebook Live.
Dang, the dude.
Filled up with smoke. I didn't see it being any hope. A loving father, caring person, and
That's low key.
In this next clip, a 19-year-old man from Memphis named Zeke Huncho. On September 7, 2022, Zeke randomly started driving around Memphis, firing at random people while streaming it on Facebook Live.
I don't wait, don't count. I pull up to do this. I don't do what them say, no faking.
This is literally why you can't lack no more, bro. You got people like this riding around. He literally shooting at random people.
Zeke was riding around the city, crashing out, and doing this to almost any random person he had seen while on live. Zeke ended up hitting 4 people, and all of them passed away. Another 3 were hit, but survived. And an 8th victim was carjacked, and thankfully, uninjured. Memphis police ended up putting out an alert, warning everyone in the city about Zeke that said, be on the lookout for a male black occupying a blue or silver sedan.
He just killing civilians.
Responsible for multiple shootings. We are getting reports that he is recording his actions on Facebook. We do not have a specific location of where he is now. If you have any information of his whereabouts, call 911 immediately. Not long after the statement, police ended up catching Zeke after he crashed a Dodge Challenger that he carjacked from someone near Ivan in Hodges Road.
Got him. Oh, God, got him. There you go, right there.
West Side.
I got the best seat in the house, and you do too. I told you, America.
Oh, they talking about Donald Trump most likely finna be president again because Joe Biden talking about dropping out the debate. I'm not surprised, to be honest,
Zeke
bro.
is facing a long list of charges.
I don't like neither one of them, but it's like at this point, it is what it is, bro. We don't have any power. It don't seem like we got any power for real. I just gotta hope for the best. That's why I low-key try to stay out of politics, because it's like I can't really do nothing.
Which showed them walking with a group down the road to the church where the funeral was being held. Towards the end of the live, Day and the dude started taunting their ops, telling them they ain't on nothing and never did anything to them.
Never been on good. Been on. I ain't never sent a slingshot our way. On God. On God.
They gotta stop that taunting and this.
Yeah, because they taunting too
Not long
hard.
after all the dissing, a group of shooters pulled up in a black Jeep and started letting off shots, hitting both Emmett and his cousin Day before fleeing. Day was rushed to the hospital, but Emmett was pronounced dead on the scene. And even though B.S. Emmett was known for showing guns in his music videos and rapping about the streets, his mother told the news that he was just a normal kid who worked at Wendy's, went to school, and worked on his music. Emmett's father also felt the same way.
I'm trying not to break down on this camera.
You could tell she one of the moms that don't even know what her kid going
Yeah, I
through.
was just ready to say, bro. He was
Her
definitely-
kid was a gangster.
A 22-year-old named David Lee was later arrested in connection with the shooting, and he is being charged with first-degree murder. And
Facts,
Police
Jeff.
also arrested Rico Lee, another
He said I
person
get Trump a
who
little
had
bit of props because when he was president, nobody was messing with us. But as soon as he got out of office, they started testing missiles again. That's
Real
facts.
talk.
People don't like to talk about it, but that's facts, bruh.
I'm trying to find reels and shit.